Hello, Wizard of West LA here. Our other lessons will now be migrating over, at least I want to migrate over to using the Raspberry Pi. And this lesson is about the steps of how to install the operating system on the Raspberry Pi. So this is the first step. This will be a short video on how to install this. So what you do is you go to raspberrypi.org. And then you go to downloads, and then on the downloads page, this is the best system to use for our intents and purposes to program in Python, and it will look very familiar to you. But I would like to migrate over to the Raspberry Pi because very soon we will be doing programming for controlling pins and LEDs and a lot of fun stuff. So let's migrate over. So this video is about installing this operating system onto a flash, one of the little flash drive, the little chips that comes with it. Or you can buy one too. So this is the first step. You go to raspberrypi.org, click downloads, click on Raspian, okay? And the next one you'll want is use this one, Raspian Stretch with Desktop. So you can download the zip. And there's another program I'm going to show you on another video of how to extract this zip, and it automatically formats it to the little chip. And the minute you stick the chip in the Raspberry Pi, it installs everything. It's pretty automated and it works great. It's really easy. So you click on download zip, and right now it is downloading. Actually, we can see it. Yeah, it's downloading right here. So it's about 1.76 gig, and it takes a couple minutes to download. So when this is done downloading, I will show you the other program. Actually, I can show you right now the other program. The other one you're going to want to get is called, click on installation guide. Okay, well, remember, the other one's still downloading, which is okay. On the installation guide, and this is the same for PC or Mac, by the way. This is the same. The best one that works really well is called Echar. So remember, we're on the installation guide page. So scroll down and you will see Echar. So download Echar. And as you can see, this works for, actually do the drop down. Look at this. It works for Windows, Linux. It works for all different systems. So this one we're going to download for Mac OS. And by the way, here's what it looks like. And it looks the same on the PC. It's the same. So let's click on download. And that one is downloading right now too. Okay. Downloads rather quick. Okay, so we will let this download. And then after that is downloaded, I will show you what you can do with this. This is actually the chip I'm using. It's actually from a GoPro camera. So I've been playing around with it, using it for experimentation. And you can see it's a very basic chip. It's a 32 gigabyte. And you can order a 64 or 32 or even a 16. But I recommend the larger size, which is better. So that's basically what I'm using. This is the chip reader that I'm using. It's something I found in my junk box, and it fits great. And it's a small one, and you can just put the chip in that slot, and it works great. I've been formatting and using it for a whole bunch of times, and I haven't had any problems with it, but anything will do. So after your download is done, you will see a file like this in your downloads, and it looks the same on the PC. You will see this Raspian stretch.zip, and that's about the size. It should be around the same size on different operating systems. And this program, Echar 1.31, and you'll see that program, and that's not that large. So now what you are going to do is you double click on this, and this will install Echar. So now we will double click and install Echar. So it will open, and then on the Mac you drag it to applications. On the PC it will do its regular install, and then you can put it in the start menu, or you can put it on the desktop. It's really simple. So on this we're going to drag it to the applications, and I have one in there, so we'll just replace it. And it's, as you can see, it's not that large. Okay, so now we have Echar installed. We can close this out, and on the Mac what we can do is go to the launcher, and let me show you one extra step what you need to do. As you can see, I'm using the chip that is from a GoPro camera. I've been formatting it over and over again for experimentation reasons, and I've been using that a lot to install Raspian over and over again as good practice. It's always good to practice. So I'm going to install that reader that you just saw, and there we go. So this one has it in there already. So you can see a boot that's on there. So let's play with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the launcher, and we will install, let's go back one. We'll go to Echar. There's Echar right there. On the PC, you'll see it in your program menu. So let's run Echar, okay? And what we do is you select the image. So we're selecting the image. So it's going to be from the downloads. You select this one, the one that has the zip. It's okay to use the zip, which is really good. And then we open that, okay? Now, on this, you choose where you want to install it. So I'm going to change it. Okay, this one only shows that little USB drive. I notice on a Mac and PC, it usually will not show the C drive, or on the Mac it won't show the main drive for the very reason so you won't format over. But this one is going to show the USB drive, which is fine. And this one I don't care. I've been formatting over and over again, so it's a lot of fun. So this one is correct. It's a 32 gig, the little chip. It's from a GoPro camera. And you can see it shows around 32 gigs, so I'm sure that's the drive. That's not a problem. So let's hit continue, and then you just hit flash, and you'll see it go through this whole step through here. Okay, so now it is going through, and you'll see the percentage of it formatting that drive. Okay, so now it's doing a validation process. It's going to check that chip. I've been formatting it over and over again. Okay, so now it is unmounting, and it says success. It has been written to that drive, that little flash drive. Okay, the next video I will be posting is what happens when you put that little chip into the Raspberry Pi and we boot it up. I will be showing a video on that, and then we will continue on the next lesson of counting loops on Python. We will be doing Python directly on the Raspberry Pi. And if you don't have a Raspberry Pi, you can still follow along with us, no problem, because you will notice that the compiler, or the program we are using to make the code, is exactly the same on the PC and Mac. Except the fun part about it is we were actually on the Raspberry Pi. So it'll be a lot of fun. I will see you guys later, and I will be back. Definitely if you like the video, hit the like button, And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you will see a little bell on the bottom where you hit subscribe. Hit the little bell. Later I'll post a video of how to do that, and that will keep you up to date of all the new videos that I will be updating and uploading. And have a lot of fun, and always remember, keep on learning.